Can begin the briefing once Admiral Lita decides to grace us with her presence. Unclear. For some reason, she wanted to go over things here, rather than on a secure true. And the stakes don't get much higher than they are now.
Incoming signal from the Enterprise. That is to say, the ISS Enterprise. Admiral Lita requests permission to beam aboard.
Looks that way. Permission granted, Kiona. Instruct them to beam her directly to the bridge. Ready to get to the bottom of this
Well, this certainly is a clean bridge, Captain. No blast marks, no blood stains on the carpet, to remind people what happens to traitors.
I'll be sure to forward your feedback to Starfleet Command. In the meantime...
Captain, please. I've been in every tactical meeting you have. I know the score here. We're going back to my Pavo to engage the Terran fleet in battle before the Emperor can pull off whatever mad scheme he's conjured up.
I realize defeating the...
Taking...
When you get... She's definitely up to something. I don't like it.
Sir, I recommend assigning a team to monitor the actions of Lita's vessel. If she means to turn on us, or quit the field, we'll want to know as soon as possible.
Under the circumstances, I think an extra layer of security is a good idea. Make it happen, Kiona. I don't have a good feeling about this. Lita might decide it's in her best interest. I hope you're right for all our sakes. Everyone's reporting in. Final preparations are wrapping up, and the fleet will be underway soon. Acknowledged. Once we're on the other side, each squadron will form up around their assigned intel ship. Keep them in one piece. They're your ticket home. Our primary target is the ISS Acheron. She's the Terran flagship, commanded by the Emperor himself. We've identified a large number of capital ships and escorts in place to protect the Acheron at all costs. Expect heavy resistance. This is it, everyone. Good luck. We'll see you on the other side. Enterprise out. Enterprise to fleet. Prepare to get underway.
It's good to see you again.
Looking forward to a rematch with the Terrans? I know we are.
Khonshu to fleet. Intel vessels are standing by to generate the portal to the mirror universe.
The honor is yours. We'll open the portal on your mark. Attention Terran forces. This is Captain Bakel Shan. On behalf of the Alliance, I am asking you to stand down and disengage from the entity known as the...
Tough talk for someone about to have their backside handed to them, Captain. Check your sensors. There's no way you're getting the win here today, even with 2 Enterprises.
Oh, you still haven't figured out Starfleet, have you, Sylvia?
Funny thing about iron, Lita, it melts. And all of you idiots just flew into a crucible. Maybe we'll forge what's left of your ships into something useful when it's over. Or maybe we'll leave the debris field here as a monument to your complete and total failure.
So much for diplomacy.
Looks like they're going for our intel ships.
Naturally. Terran captains will be looking for the big kill to impress the Emperor.
Right. Let's make sure we deny them that opportunity.
Oh, good luck with that, Captain. For them, it's go big or go home.
Status report. What just happened?
Every ship in the fleet is trapped in chronoton stasis. For lack of a better term, we're stuck in a time bubble.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Emperor.
On screen. Your Majesty.
Captain Sean, you fought well, all of you. But it's over. All good things must come to an end, after all.
Over? This isn't over.
It'll be over when we knock that smug look off your face.
Well, you're certainly welcome to try when I return, Admiral. For now, however, my destiny awaits.
But we both know the real fight's inside the other, with the big cheese himself. All you need to do is keep him busy out here. I got this.
Enterprise is the least of our problems. I'm reading Terran reinforcements approaching the system at high warp.
At last, the very core of the other. Their mind, heart, and soul all lie ahead, there for the taking, for the one with the strength to reach them.
Majesty, with your power, we cannot fail. This weapon will be ours to command, and all of our...
Ours, Captain? I think you overestimate your role in this operation. Simply put, this is a game of chess between myself...
As Crystal, Majesty. We await your orders.
It's good to see at least one of you has sense, Inquisitor.
I'm picking up an energy signature nearby. It's repeating, like a signal.
Someone wants our attention. Check it out, Inquisitor.
As you command, Majesty.
Is it making a bridge for us?
Interesting. Let's hope it doesn't vanish beneath our feet.
They could dematerialize a lot of things. The bridge, the air, us.
Interesting gambit, wouldn't you say, Inquisitor? My opponent is welcoming me with open arms.
May I remind you, Majesty, that a successful gambit involves an initial sacrifice in order to gain the advantage later in the game.
That's a good point. I'm looking forward to seeing what our host has in store for us.
That central structure is important. Tilly, analysis.
It's loaded with energy, hard to get a clear reading. We need to get closer and scan it.
Clever. The other... There are...
Keep your eyes open for any defense systems, Inquisitor. Hey, try not to get fried by those power nodes, Inquisitor. That would be just... terrible.
Save your spite for the enemy, Captain.
Is it just me, or was that a little too easy?
Ah, countermeasures. Destroy that drone before it undoes your work.
Two notes down. 4 to go.
Oh, look, another drone. Take it out, quick. We're halfway there. Sound off if you see another one of those annoying drones.
2 more to go. Keep at it.
Just one more left.
The power of math will work. Impressed.
Well done. Deal with the remaining drones so we can move on. As I predicted. It's power awesome. Power nodes? Yep.
Tricorder's picking up another one of those command consoles nearby. See it? The control pillar. Right over there, Inquisitor.
Stay vigilant. The sounds will appear out of thin air.
They must have heard you, Inquisitor. Deal with the new arrivals quickly.
Scanning local systems now.
The other has locked down access to command systems on this island. We need to destabilize. There are 3 data security locks here. Introduce intrusion programs into them to disrupt them. You'll have to do this one lock at a time. Disrupting one will open the next to attack, and so on.
This level of hacking will take time. Considering what we've experienced so far, it's a sure bet the other will send more drones.
Get started, Inquisitor. Everyone else get ready to fight. The other won't take kindly to our intrusion.
Take out that defender. It will reverse our work as long as it's linked with the system. Lock is down. Get started on the next one, Inquisitor. Second breach is underway. Take out the defender as soon as you can. for the Defender.
Did it. Local data security has been utterly disrupted.
Confirmed, Majesty. The access pillar is operating.
Move out. Get to the next island before the other can regroup their forces.
Others set more pawns in the visitor. Deal with them.
As you command, Majesty.
This access tower is keyed into my genetic profile.
We'll wipe out any vermin that dares to... You heard the Emperor. Protect him at all costs. That didn't take long. Light him up.
Watch yourself. They're coming from all sides.
Defend the Imperial presence to your last breath.
We are Terrans. They not us. They're making another push. Fire at will.
Not good. Majesty, We're in trouble here. Hurry!
Magnus, you may need to withdraw before...
No! Unacceptable! We will not withdraw! All right, listen up. I'm only going to say this once. I'm disappointed. Disappointed in all of you. I would expect Terran officers of your caliber to be capable of fending off a few combat drones. But sadly, that was not the case. If you do, it will be for the last time, Inquisitor. Nothing else matters but my conquest of the other. Do you understand? Not you, not Tilly, not the Empire. Nothing.
We will see this through to the end, Majesty. And your inevitable victory. For the Empire!
Captain, a word.
What? Make it quick, we don't have all day.
I have concerns about the Emperor's state of mind. He seems erratic, unstable.
You are dancing very close to treason here, Inquisitor. Because we need you to pull this mission off, I'm willing to ignore it. Once. But if I hear anything like that from you again, I'll drop you like a very bad...
Let's get moving. Find the next bridge control and activate it.
Don't keep the Emperor waiting, Inquisitor. You're in enough trouble as it is.
We're in the same boat, Captain. Don't forget me.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Scan the area. Let's see what the other has in store for us here.
Don't bother. I've already run a scan. I'm reading a dangerous buildup in the island's plasma injector systems. This looks intentional. The other's about to turn the island in. There are a number of heat dissipators on the island. I believe the other will trigger them to flood the area with intense heat and roast...
Okay, let's do this. And do it quickly. I'd rather not get burned alive, if you don't mind. It wouldn't be a party without the drones.
Avoid the heated tiles. Take it out.
Enough banter. It won't... We're close now. It won't be long.
A new, glorious age for you, Majesty. And for the Empire. Why the long face, Inquisitor? Our stars are on the rise here.
You're delusional. There's only one star here, and it's about to bleed over.
Looks like the last island up there. End of the line.
And here it is. The machine within the god. Conqueror 6. Sent from Terra long ago to seek out new worlds. Worlds ripe for conquest. And now, thanks to me, it will fulfill its purpose at last.
This is the right call?
Do I think I chose the winning team? Absolutely. Though, I am beginning to wonder whose side you're on.
Well, what do we have here? You do realize that if Crusher pulls this off, we're all done for, right? I'm thinking we don't give him the chance.
We? There is no we here. Just a traitor surrounded by loyal Terrans. Do the math, idiot. You're outnumbered and outgunned. It's over.
Is it now? I'm not so sure about that. See, there's a new goddess in town. Bow down! Or be destroyed.
Get her!
I'm trying to save the Empire. Help me! Or get out. Be an empire of one. You're a fool. The only fool here is you. You're going to pay for your betrayal. Get shit down, faster.
Wait! Come back! We can still win!
Uh-oh. Lose your mojo there, princess? Looks like there's only one god left around here. And honey, it ain't you. I'm really gonna enjoy this.
He's going to destroy everything, Inquisitor! See? That's going to happen to all of us! You know I'm right!
I think we've heard just about enough out of you, bitch!
Funny. I feel the same way. Just about you.
Oh!
You.
Nice shot. Surprised you waited this long to take it.
Better late than never, eh?
Okay, now what?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it could work. I'll be in touch. Assuming you survive this. Defiant. 1 to beam up.
That's not a good sign. Being at the Enterprise. Get me the hell out of here.
The Terran reinforcements are about to arrive. We'll need to deal with them as fast as possible if we're going to have a shot at helping Ilea reach out.
Something is wrong. There is an unusual energy surge at the center of the other. A confluence of great power is happening.
Here they come. All ships, battle stations.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station in...
Gorn. They just stormed in and started shooting. The first sign of trouble was when we lost contact with the communications area. The Gorn beamed in and started shooting. They destroyed our computer core and took thousands of artifacts we spent years collecting. Then, as if destroying decades of archaeological research weren't enough, they started setting fires! The Gorn, Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the USS Stargazer discovered ruins from an unknown civilization here almost 60 years ago. The Federation Science Council has been researching 2 years ago. We found a star chart in the catacombs that indicated that this civilization had contact with interstellar travelers more than 15,000 years ago. The Gorn. They just stormed in and started shooting. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires. I'm coming with you, Captain. There's too much at stake, and I know this project. Klingon invasion was a blow to Gorn self-determination and identity. These kinds of raids are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity through their history. Look at all this damage. We'd have helped if the Gorn had just asked. I guess when one of your leaders turns out to be a shapeshifter, though, it damages your sense of trust.